What's up, guys? Hi, and welcome to Workout Be Free. Now, for the past few days, I've been in a very large caloric deficit. As I'm reversing out from 78 kilos, which was, the lowest body weight I held the week before I did my weight cut was 78.2. For those of you who don't know, I was cutting weight for a taekwondo competition, which never happened. But I had cut from 85 kilos to 78.2 as an average body weight, which I held for 2 weeks. Now my weekly allowance is 79 kilos to 79.25 kilos, meaning I'm not allowed to weigh over 79.25 kilos as an average for this week. And it was the same thing last week and the same thing the week before that. When I do eat fairly normal amounts of food, meaning 2 meals a day, which are fairly large, my body water shoots up, my glycogen shoots up, and I get very heavy, which means that I have to compensate by being in a deficit for the next 1 or 2 days. So I'm really yo-yoing back and forth, trying to keep my body weight as light as possible. Also, I only slept 5 hours. And one thing I've noticed as well, this sounds not true, but it's literally true. I'm actually at the point, and I was at this point during the cut too, I just didn't know it, that although I'm eating quite a large amount of carbs, I'm literally in and out of ketosis. This entire day, I've only eaten 2 sandwiches, so two slices of white bread with a decent amount of butter, not crazy, but more than most people would have, and then 2 slices of ham, so 1 on each. So I've eaten like less than 600 calories today. I'm fluctuating back and forth, and I'm really trying to not gain weight fast. That's really what I'm trying to do. And it is very difficult because as soon as I eat close, even at maintenance calories, around 3,000-ish, and I don't count calories, by the way. I think you can tell. But when I eat around maintenance calories, my body weight will be like 2 or even sometimes 3 kilos higher than than after these days when I barely eat anything. So the body water is fluctuating massively, and it also fluctuates after training, meaning if I had 2 big meals one day, so a bit over 3,000 calories probably, and I have a session of hard training, I get inflammation and stuff, so that makes me really heavy. So right now, it still feels like I'm cutting. I am reversing out of the bottom, and I would say I'm reverse dieting, basically. And although technically this is a bulk, since I'm gaining weight week to week consistently, I'm still so low, and I'm still gaining so slowly, that physiologically and to me, and to my psyche, this still feels like a cut. I'm hungry every day, and even on the days where I eat a shit ton, I'm very hungry, also immediately after meals. So right now, it's a bit of a struggle. Did I mention I only slept 5 hours tonight? Not much the night before either. And I had a 8-hour shift today and I have a 12-hour shift tomorrow. So right now, training's not going perfectly. It's mainly due to low sleep, which is my fault, and low calories, which honestly, that is my fault and I could be eating more. But my idea is my average body weight is going to go up by 1/4 kilo per week, which means that for the first at least 2 kilos, from 78 to 80 kilos, I will be hungry all the time. I'll be fluctuating back and forth. But I think once I get over 80 kilos as like the weekly average weight that I'm supposed to stay at, I think it will be a bit easier to maintain, since when I fluctuate upwards in body water and in glycogen, my maximum weight won't be very far above 80. So the heaviest I've been now, it wasn't today, but it was a few days ago, was 80.9. That's the heaviest I've been. While I had like 79 kilos as the weekly, average goal, basically. And I've heard a few different theories about bulking. For example, that you should go up to maintenance calories after cutting, gain back the body, the fluids, basically, often 2 or 3 kilos or something like that. And once you stabilize, then you start gaining at a slow rate from that weight. The difference is I'm gaining at a slow rate from my very lowest weight, which was truly very depleted. And I'm very tired, so I literally can't remember if I mentioned if I am in and out of ketosis, but I am. Today, for the entire work day, I felt not a very strong taste, but I felt a significant taste of acetone, like a metallic taste in my mouth the whole day. And I feel this when I am very low in calories. And I thought it was just part of dieting, but I've realized that that's literally my body going into ketosis, meaning I've burned up almost every carbohydrate in my entire body, and I'm burning fat/muscle, which I truly believe I'm not losing muscle. I mean, week to week, I've been gaining strength significantly. This was a weaker workout, but we have a very strong upward trend since ending the cut. So I'm not catabolizing muscle to a significant degree, at least. It is fat catabolization, but I'm literally burning through all the carbs I'm eating. So at this point, the bulk is feeling like a cut or like a very strict maintenance phase at a very low body fat. So right now, the diet, I mean, the 5 hours of sleep was just tonight. That I don't do that every night. I'll get a good night's sleep tonight, probably 9 or 10 hours. So that is fine. However, the diet will continue to be challenging now, I think, for not another month, but at least another 2 or 3 weeks. This week 27 of this year, I'm maintaining between 79 and 79.25. And since my average so far is a bit higher, I'm eating less now the last few days of the week. So right now, it is truly challenging not to gain weight fast. But I think in a few weeks, I will be very happy that I didn't eat super aggressively out of the bottom of this cut. And since I'm doing fairly intelligent training, fairly low volume, very high intensity, fairly low frequency, I am able to recover almost fully or fully between workouts. So I do feel good going into them. It was just today I was tired, but for the most part, the program has been working very well. I am gaining strength. I see this workout honestly as a blip on the radar and as a reminder to how big a deal not calories are, but how big a deal carbohydrates are. Because I was feeling off today, and that's truly just because I was very light, I was very scrawny, because my muscles barely have any carbohydrates to burn at all. I ate 2 sandwiches just before the workout, which did give me energy and power, but it's nowhere near to eating, at normal speed, at maintenance for several days, or even in a surplus. But I believe that within a few weeks, I will stabilize into a surplus, not on a daily basis, but definitely on a weekly basis. And over time, that will turn into almost every day, so almost a daily basis. And since I'm bulking to 90 kilos and I'm at 79 right now, I do have a lot of margin to kind of grow into the surplus. And, I do think that although it's difficult right now, once I reach 85, my previous heaviest body weight, I will be so much leaner at that same body weight. I will have gained so much muscle. So I think this is worth it. And I will be documenting this. And in the future, I may start bulks at slightly higher than my lowest cut so that I allow for that, all that glycogen, all that water weight to come back and then start gaining from that rehydrated point. But now I'm starting from the lowest point and gaining slowly. And I'm doing this from the beginning. I'm going to follow the original plan. It may not be optimal, but I'm not only doing this because I'm trying to optimize everything. I'm also doing this because I'm trying to learn my body, learn bulking, learn doing it properly. So this is what I'm doing right now. It may not be perfect, but I do know that within a few weeks, probably 2 to 4 weeks, once I reach around 80 kilos, I'll be feeling a lot better and I will be a lot stronger than I am right now. That was a bit of yapping today, and I'm a bit disorientated because I worked so much, slept so little, and I ate so little. But we got through the video. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in a few days when I do workout C3, which is the run day.